Coming up on this episode.
Panning is just for testing for gold. You're not going to get anything unless you got machines or a high banker. You know what I mean? When you start to get low, it's a good idea to bang it. Your hand like this a bit.
Okay.
Because that'll help settle it too. Wrap, twist, wrap.
This is a valuable thing to learn.
And honestly, buddy, it will take you a bit of time to get the hang of it.
It's okay.
But once you do, you'll like it.
No way. Are you serious?
So even though we've been living with modern conveniences, now we get to live the bushcraft life.
And actually, like, learn from somebody who knows what he's doing.
It really does.
Here we go. We're on our way.
So this is our little shelter. I'm gonna push that centerpiece up. Look at the rain already coming. We have a tent for the back of our truck.
We do.
Roughing it.
We're in the wilderness.
It's really raining.
Fits in perfectly.
Does it really?
Yeah.
This is so cool. I mean, we've done worse. So.
Definitely.
This is really working. Hello, Finn.
Meet Mr. Finley Ovens. He's a celebrity bushcrafter in his own right. He often brings Greg the best of firewood for his survival adventures.
This one's switch. This one might be the one in the front here.
Yeah, this is really, really working. This is what the deal is. We are going gold panning with Greg Ovens. He's going to show us how it's done, first of all.
Gonna try to remember. We'll do it right.
Yeah, we're going to get the big nuggets.
Some gold pans. Gonna try them out at some point. Let's see what we got.
Panning is just for testing for gold. You're not going to get anything unless you got machines or a high banker. You know what I mean? But you're still going to see the kind of gold that's here and how to do it. Something to keep in mind when you're looking for gold is you see how this wrapped up in here?
Yeah.
This could have some big stuff. Because this tree acts like a sluice box.
Oh yeah.
The roots grab the gold. There could actually be big chunks right in there, so I was going to take this out and try panning that out. And we take that flat rock, get this, that could possibly add to this stuff, because it'll sit on here.
Oh yeah.
And it's in the roots. The biggest nugget I found was just in a root like this. So, like, there's a lot that can be cleaned out of here that might be good. I'm just going to clean up. Watch your footing. It's what. I think for today, we don't have a lot of daylight. Just kind of show you how to do a pan, right?
Yeah.
You know. And then tomorrow, we'll have more daylight, eh? This is just to try to locate it. It's not for trying to retrieve it. Right. kind of want a pool. I just want you guys to learn how to do it right.
Right.
Because if you're doing it wrong, you get discouraged and won't find anything. Now, the whole thing is, we're either trying to walk it, let's change it quite a bit. Back and forth, side views. Now, by now, both of your goals should be at the bottom already. Because it's heavy, right? But you're not going to take that chance. There. Just watch it off slope. Yes. I do have a faster method where I pull it back like this and then throw it. But this tool is not really deep enough for me to do it the way I see. If I had a bit more water, I could do it that way and it would be a lot quicker. But we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. When you get to this amount, you can actually do this a bit more than in the beginning. But you still want to shake it every once in a while. When you start to get low, it's a good idea to bang it, your hand like this a bit,
Okay.
because that'll help settle it too.
Where'd you learn all this?
Oh, I've been doing this since I was a kid.
All right.
Hold it. Do I see something there?
No, you won't see it now because there's too much gravel. It will be at the bottom.
Hmm.
But this is like
There's one right there.
Yeah.
no, it won't be there. That's mica.
Oh, really?
It
Oh.
would never be there. It'll be down at the bottom.
Okay.
This was the method I was trying to show you, but the fan was too full to do it. Now I can do it. So I start here and I pull the water. Now you see those back ripples that went out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a faster way of doing it. Do you get rid of more doing it that way? See what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to have a deep enough pool and you have to know what you're doing. It's technique. It's probably my own technique.
I see.
That just looks like a big, huge nugget there to me. Man.
No, it's not carried away.
He's an optimist.
Well, that's good. But when you get right to the bottom, you gotta go slow. But you guys get the idea. It's gentle and take your time,
Yeah.
or you're gonna lose it. I mean, I've actually done it, and I saw a flake go out. Well, then you dig the hole again. But I want you guys to do your own hands and get some colors and something. And you will. There's no doubt.
Wow.
So we can have a look now.
Okay.
Hang it all down to the bottom. Like that. And you don't want too much water. So you just a bit of water like that.
Mm-hmm.
You go one way, the other way, like that now. It's the point that it's not every shovelful you're going to see. Oh, there's... Here. It's this guy right there. See it?
Oh, yeah.
You see it? But it's very tiny.
Yeah.
One little color.
Oh.
But we'll probably get some that big.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but we would have concentrated 10 pans. We would have been bound to have a flake or something, or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, that was like one shovel.
Yeah.
Right.
Unreal.
Or when we have some time, we'll get something decent.
Yeah.
It'll be like that. I'll just leave this down here. And it's raining this much. You should be able to find the tree and find the dry spots. You know, sometimes the big trees are against you because they just funnel it down and it's even worse. But
Yeah.
it's a matter of which, you got to look for the right spots.
And we got moss going all the way around the tree.
Yeah, so which way are we going to go back to the truck?
Yeah.
We won't be able to find our way back. We don't know which way is north.
Because it's on all sides.
That's funny. You're looking at the branch. Well, maybe the branch is pointing north.
Yeah. Let's see. Make sure we got enough like this. I might have to grab the battery out of my truck. Because we need a battery. See what I mean?
Oh dear.
It's okay. So now look at this.
That's pretty.
Look at, hey,
That's dead right on.
okay. And this is rubber.
Yeah.
So you know what? We just tape that like that. We're done.
So what happened was we had a mattress and we didn't have a way to blow it up. So Greg to the rescue.
Well, it will work.
Oh, that is so
Of
great.
course it'll work. You know, we just gotta try to keep. Obviously, when it gets pressurized, the tape's not gonna hold the air perfect, but it's gonna work.
We can.
Yeah.
We can actually hold it with our hands too.
Yes. But I mean, it's a close enough seal that
Exactly.
it's not gonna leak much.
Gonna save my lungs.
Yeah.
That would take a while. It'll blow it up. Because even when these things are full, they only have about 8 pounds of pressure.
Oh,
It's not
really?
like filling up a truck.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because we were not really sure of how we were going to manage without
Well,
something.
I have blown these up before, like with your mouth. It takes forever. Oh, it does.
So he's MacGyvered a Zodiac pump. He's gonna hook it up to the Boston valve, which is the exit valve. So we're gonna make this thing work. It's gonna be awesome. Then we'll have a comfortable sleep tonight.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Started right away.
It's awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You saved my life.
Improvise something. And I wouldn't doubt if it'll get it hard too, because this is putting out more than it'll probably leak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I did find a blanket.
Oh, good.
Guess who's up?
Oh,
Is that for you? You eat that?
oh, are you gonna say hi first? Oh, no.
Good morning.
So we're here and doing some dogbane cordage. Sometimes, because it got damp, it's harder to split. It's not wanting to split very easily for me, because then it's flexible.
Yeah.
But we have a solution to that.
That quarters it for you.
Yeah. It should be good.
Oh, yeah.
Started. And then you just break it one way. Take all the bark off.
So the point is to leave this strand
This
there.
is what you're after.
Okay.
You know, this is where your cordage is. It's in the bark.
Right. Okay.
And then you just wiggle it back and forth. Time consuming, but I find it more entertaining than knitting.
Yeah.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
You think about how to improve your fishmatic.
Yeah. It was easier to roll when my pants were damp yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one. I want 4 so that he can have a thicker cordage. But you see, it is time consuming. Anything good takes time. Basically, you'll need 2 strands like this.
Oh.
Right. Well, let's roll it. Roll them together first. It always looks cooler when you go a little thicker. You can see the strands better. but it's easier to work with, you'll find.
I'm just astounded with how strong it is.
Oh, amazingly strong.
What do you have, honey?
I've got some dogbane fibers,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try a little twist maneuver here to get my Y to start it off with.
Are you making a rope or what are you doing?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, it's like this, see?
Yeah.
So I pinch here, okay? Like that.
Yeah.
Now I wind away from me,
Yeah.
and then the bottom one, with this finger,
Yeah.
I pull over. Pinch again,
Ah.
twist, wrap, twist, wrap.
This is a valuable thing to learn.
And honestly, buddy, it will take you a bit of time to get the hang of it.
It's okay.
But once you do, you'll like it. You've got a good start there, okay? It might not be twisting it enough for... So you kind of want the Y there. So you just pinch it with the tip of your thumb.
Yeah.
Twist fairly tight. Wrap.
And then twist
Twist.
that one.
And you kind of pull away from you with this hand as you twist.
You know what I did? I twisted all the way around.
Right. No, you don't.
Okay, so it's only a half.
So, you know what? Don't get discouraged, because when you get the hang of it, you'll really enjoy it.
So that's how the pros do it.
It's,
And this is how the amateurs do it.
yeah, but for a first try, that's very good. There's nothing wrong with this for a first try. And this kind of stuff can be cut off.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit of bark there.
Yes, exactly. And what you do
Wow,
when you...
strong, eh?
You'll never break that by hand.
That's unreal. But even this little piece of
Don't
bark
pull
is
on
strong.
it, cut it.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll tend to tear into your stuff you've got made.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best things I do, like, you will get fuzzy stuff on it, so you burn it.
Oh, yeah.
This won't burn because it's bark, but any threads you find later,
Yeah.
you just run a lighter quickly. Not too long or you'll burn your line.
Yeah, yeah.
This cut off with scissors or something because it has bark attached.
Sure.
But you don't want to compromise the strength of your line by yanking it out. You'll fray other pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And this is made from dogbane fibers.
Dogbane fibers. This is what the cordage looks like when you start.
Yeah.
And then...
And that sort of looks like that. Use your imagination when it's done.
Yeah, and you did a good job for a first attempt, and practice makes perfect. You'll become an expert at it.
Wow, that's perfect.
Sweetheart, I could braid your hair like that.
Oh,
It would never come undone. Huh?
Yeah.
Now, realistically, you went pretty quick to get that far. And it looks good. That all looks good.
Wow.
Good teaching.
So when you're splicing in, just try to make sure you got two strands approximately the same thickness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome.
Needs room. No, not quite, Finn.
Wow.
Hey, kid. Are you a good boy? Do you love your dad? Want to go for a run?
But I just thought maybe if you wanted to make some fishing lines to show you that, and you might want to put a hook on yours and
Yeah.
make a fishing line. And since your wife likes fishing so much, she can catch a fish with dogbane fishing line. Right?
So cool.
That would be good. Right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to show Melody that put the hook on first because we gotta add pieces in to our cordage for
Right.
length for our line. So like to try to put the hook on after is difficult. What I find the best way to make a leader is to start your line before you start your cordage, okay? So you get, if I can see my eyes, there we go. So I get my hook on first before I even start my cordage.
Ah,
Okay. So now this is where I'll start. Same principle. Get it to curl. Get your hook up where it's going to start and curl. And go a little further so you can see better now.
mm-hmm.
Now see, our hook is on there. So now we just carry our line backwards.
Isn't that something?
See? Yeah. I mean,
You
and
don't even have to worry about a fancy knot. It's just built.
no, exactly. It's built right onto the line.
That's something.
So now this is actually a little thicker leader than I would normally use. But hey, if I want to go for big fish, that's probably 30-pound test.
From a plant.
Yeah. And I'm going to continue with this line and maybe make 30 feet of line so I can fish deeper water. The line that I made last time is only about 6 feet long for ice fishing. But if I want to go deeper, I would like to have 30 feet of line on this.
Yeah.
So eventually we're going to have to splice in to our shorter line. Always stagger it, one longer, one shorter. You don't want to have them equal, and then when you splice in, the weak point is always across from each other. You want to stagger them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure do.
Twist away from you, lift and wrap.
That's a very peaceful way to pass the time.
Oh, is it ever? And see, that's looking pretty. I don't know if you can get it, but that's looking awfully nice and tight, wrapped.
Yeah.
And by wrapping it and making the cordage this way, there's at least 5 times the strength here as to here. Far more strength once you get it to this stage. I can sit and do this all day. Well, I have. Sat and done it all day. Until my fingers were so sore I couldn't twist anymore. So about another hour I should be there. It's a tedious procedure. Basically, once I get approximately 2 feet with my leader line, I'm gonna start and make the rest of my 20-30 feet of line thicker. Because the one thing I don't want is to have 10-20 feet of line out and it breaks close to where I'm holding on to it, and I lose all that work and all that line. It's easier to make another 2-foot leader line than to redo the whole 30 feet.
Yeah.
So go thicker once you're about a foot or 2 at least. Maybe even a foot is okay, but 2 feet would be better. And then make your line that you're splicing in with thicker so you don't lose your entire line. It's a good thing to know, but it's amazingly strong stuff. And basically, this is how you splice. Put these two together,
Yeah.
right where it's going to join. You wrap those two, twist them together, and then just keep wrapping again. You'll see with trial and error, you'll figure out.
I happen to be a master of trial and error.
If I was using thicker stuff, it's far easier to splice, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the fine stuff that's difficult. But once you get like 4 or 5 wraps, it usually stays. I'll go a little extra. I'm going to make sure that it's together. Well, now we have a long piece again. And where we spliced is back here somewhere. You can see because,
Changing color.
see right there is where we spliced.
Uh-huh.
And like I say, a lighter just quickly over this will burn that off where we spliced.
Yeah.
But you see, there's not much difference from where I started to where I spliced in the thickness.
No. Oh, you've got it right down.
It's dogbane. Strongest natural plant fiber in North America. And look, you can even make music out of it.
Probably.
Well,
use a
you can make guitar strings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of unique musical instrument with dogbane that's my own, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Come up with some new sound. Maybe the Rolling Stones will use it.
That is so neat.
When you're trying to make like fishing line, it actually is far slower than thicker pieces. And it's harder to twist and to roll.
I see.
Okay, like I could actually get a lot further with the thicker stuff quicker because it's easier to twist and it's just easier to work with than the fine stuff. But for fishing line, you don't want it too thick. But I don't care what people say. If a fish is hungry, they'll bite on this thickness too. They will.
We're going for a hike this morning.
So far, getting out into the bush with Greg has been a wonder-filled adventure of learning. His 50-plus years of bushcraft experience renders him completely at ease in the forest. Witnessing how Greg adapts to his surroundings is truly inspiring.
It's an old mine.
All the time, and there's everywhere.
Yeah. Not you.
That's so neat.
Is that a crusher there, that round thing?
I think it would have already been brushed over there somewhere. This isn't crushing. This is just to transport the crushed stuff. I would say.
This is pretty cool, eh?
It's amazing.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
There's nothing on the belts anymore. I would have known to teach to clean the belts off.
Yeah.
Man.
Look at all these old timbers. It's really something.
It always amazes me how a plant loaded with equipment can be abandoned wholesale like this.
This has been an adventure that we've been on.
I bet these 100-year-old dock timbers could tell a story or two. Back in its day, this gold recovery plant was set up to move a lot of material.
I'm kind of happy they've left it like this in a way.
It will eventually become too dangerous again, and they will tear it down.
Yeah. Okay, now this is really neat. Look here. Down, down, down. It's a long ways, actually. It doesn't look quite as far as it is, but it's far. Whoa. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I mean, I wouldn't want to take that in a kayak.
Yeah.
Bet you there's people that would, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's 23 foot. 94 feet.
These are core samples from that old gold mine.
It's gone down 105 feet here.
Tells you how far they went down.
Yeah, right.
This is really amazing.
I don't know. They had to get in shape to go collect the quarters. A bench press, it is. It's a homemade bench press, isn't it?
These guys are like, oh, they're not. With any mechanized production facility comes maintenance. And it seems to me that the men working here had to find things to do during the downtimes. I see a mini trommel here, but what is missing are the feed and takeaway conveyors. So I'm not quite sure how they use this machine. Oh, you know what? This thing was full of water.
Uh-huh.
I bet you it was water.
It washed
Yeah.
Wash the grandma, maybe.
Yeah. How do you taste material there?
Even back in the old days, they could make some pretty amazing stuff, eh?
They could.
Imagine how much that weighs. How many tons?
How'd they get it in here? You'd have to just build it in place.
Wow.
Oh, they needed a bench press. Looks like somebody took a chunk of it.
Somebody did. Somebody cut a hole here
Yeah.
and took a piece of this.
Oh.
Now that was interesting. I wonder how much gold would have fallen off the conveyors onto the floor. Maybe I should sweep it all up and pan it out. You never know.
I have a special guest, everybody. Say hello to Finn Evans. He's so cute. He is so adorable. He's so friendly, aren't you? He's a sweet little dog.
So here we are.
We're a special outing in the woods, and we have had such a wonderful time. We've had little adventures here and there. And what's been your favorite part so far?
It was neat to see making rope out of a plant, out of dogbane. That was cool.
Yeah.
Our first lesson in gold panning was cool. We're going to have another lesson today in gold panning because it's nicer. It was torrential rain yesterday.
Yeah, it was rainy today. The sun's actually come out.
Yeah.
So we couldn't be happier about that. That's just wonderful. And we're learning so many things. I've learned more
Yeah.
the past 24 hours than I think I've learned in a long, long time. Of course, we've got like an epic Canadian bushcrafter here with us. And this is a dream for us, honestly.
You know something? He's authentic. Like what you see on his channel, that is really who he is. There's no pretense. He is exactly the same person. And that's so refreshing. No airs or anything. What you see is what you get.
We've had so much fun with him
Yeah.
and his dog Finn. Finn's
Finn is
been
awesome.
So sweet.
Oh, one thing I want to mention. Looking at the old mine today was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
We actually saw the little gorge. On the other side of the gorge is where the actual entrance is into the mountain where they mine the rock. It's really cool.
See, these are the experiences you get when you go out into the wild. And there's just nothing like it. We'll be on our way back to our island soon, and it's going to be a very, very, very busy season.
Yeah.
The campfire.
Cooking over the fire is awesome. You sleep like a baby out in the wilderness. It is just a wonderful experience.
So want to do a couple more things today. We'll see what those are. Excited to continue on our little journey.
Yeah, this is fun.
Hello, Finn. Hello. Where is everyone? Where is everybody? Did they go? Oh, you have a stick? Do you have a stick for me? But then you tease me. And he won't give me the stick. So he brings me the stick, but he won't give it to me. Can I have the stick? Can I have this? Okay, like he pretends he's going to give it to me, but then he pulls it. Come on. No. See, he's just pretending. Oh, he's a cutie. He is a cutie, that one. And he finds sticks all over the place. Where did they go? Did they go? Should we go find them? What does that mean? Let's go find them. He wants to play. Let's go.
I've lost 4 domes.
Oh,
Always in water. They don't recognize water.
you're kidding.
No, always in the lake or the ocean.
Wow, well, I don't think we're getting that back.
I don't know where. I thought you were going to land it over here.
Yeah. He's going along. It's not right on the side.
On its own.
Well, I had to hit something, but there was no alarm or anything.
That's what I said. You can't rely on the senses.
I didn't want to walk up and see if I can find it. Help her up running. Something. See that big hole in it? Yeah. Right about there. On the other side?
So Ryan's just lost the drone in the creek. The drone doesn't recognize water very well. And so I would say we just may be out a drone, which would be too bad. I think they got some nice footage.
I mean, that's flowing so fast, it'll be down at the main river by now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we'll never see it again.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Too bad.
Yeah, it is. And you've lost a couple drones
I've lost 4.
over water.
Always on water.
Yeah.
Because they don't recognize water as an object.
Mm.
And then, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
The one time was when I was doing that fishing video where I was trying to bounce a hook in the lake.
Right.
That one.
Oh, you lost
crashed
a
in
drone?
the lake. I crashed one here in the ocean not long ago.
Oh, no.
Always in water.
Yeah.
Crashing. And he was over the water.
Oh,
It just went down. Well,
too bad.
they don't recognize water.
No. Okay, such a beautiful scene, but I think this creek has just stolen our drone. And Ryan's gone looking for it, but I don't see him now either. And that's not good. I just hope he doesn't come sailing by here in a second, because he was going to cross right here at these rocks. But he didn't. So what he did was he went up the road, and then I think he's trying to cross the road and come down on the other side. No way. Are you serious?
Okay, let's face it. Crossing this river like this was a stupid move. I had no business stepping 1 foot into that water without a helmet, life jacket, and rope. The current was far more powerful than I ever thought it would be, and I could have easily been hurt, or worse.
You can keep your head on the rocks and drink.
Right. Unreal. Could like right now slip and hit his head. So we actually crossed the river. And Greg said, don't cross the river. Oh, okay. He is just on his finder. He has just found something.
So there I was mourning the loss of the drone when my phone started pinging its location. Could it be?
I don't think it's laying there somewhere. Although, you know what? You never know. Oh, I think it was just last known location. So I think he's made it.
Yes, we, meaning me, lost the drone in the river. A tough lesson for sure. But all is not lost. This adventure has been a total blast so far.
We hope you're enjoying our Wilderness Adventure series with Greg Ovens.
This sure turned out to be a great learning experience.
But wait, this isn't the end of the fun with Greg.
Stay tuned for the next video in our Greg Ovens Adventure series.